Alright, welcome back to Dusty Dingus. Messing around with this junk some more. Today we're going to put that pull start handle that we made on, and then we're going to have some fun with it. It's just been sitting in my backyard with this cap over the carb. We've got very little left of our what turns the throttle plate there, so I think we can stick a screw in that probably and make it easier to turn. And then we've got some Coleman camp fuel and some cetane booster. So what I want to do is see if we can make this engine run poor enough to destroy itself. I'm aiming for detonation, or spark knock, some people call it. So I've got the lowest octane fuel that I can find and cetane booster. So cetane being the opposite of an octane rating. It's usually used for diesel. This is a diesel fuel additive. So we're going to be adding a little bit of that, you know, half a teaspoon. Figure the tank is probably a quarter gallon. And we'll run it and see if we can get it to spark knock real consistently at a high RPM, and we'll just let it run and see if it'll toast itself. That's the plan anyway, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, let's go ahead and get that pull start handle on there. The thing is ridiculously big, but I like it. Yeah, let's get a screw in there. This one? Where did my Phillips go? There we go. Now we got some flappy action going on. We'll take this outside before we run it anymore, but let's go ahead and throw our camp fuel and cetane booster mixer in there, and we'll see what happens with that. Alright, well, hope you can hear me over the wind. Before we screw around with this thing back here, we're gonna take the blade off. Just for safety reasons. There we go. And we'll get get our mix in there. I don't really feel the need to drain it because, oh well, I guess there is some in there. So we'll go ahead and drain that out. Alright, we've got everything out of there. Let's go ahead and put this thing back on. And then we'll fill it with our camp fuel, throw a half a teaspoon of cetane booster in there and see what happens with it. I also had an idea to put a rubber band around this little throttle screw that I've got and see if that'll help keep it in one position. Oh yeah, that'll help a lot. So there's closed. How about right there for now? Alright, now we'll add our cetane booster and then top it off. Okay, so I'm not going to use our kitchen measuring spoons for this. So what I did was measured out a half a teaspoon of water to get a visualization on where it's at inside this cap, and I dried it all out. So now I'm going to guess about where I was before. Hopefully you can see that. And it says over treatment, not harmful. Of course that's for diesel. But it's supposed to raise the cetane by about 7 points. Read somewhere online. So we'll throw this in the tank and then we'll top it off with some more white gas and give her a go. The primer bulb even works now. I wonder if that's because of all the oil that's gotten on it. Okay, we'll get you set up on the GoPro so you have a good vantage point here. Alright, so as you probably saw during the video, the pull handle broke, you know, the post part of it, but it still works. I don't know if I had not enough walls or just all the vibration, but it doesn't look like at that layer that I was getting very good adhesion, so to see what's going on there with my slice settings. Probably won't reprint that though, it's doing its job. So what I need to do is pull this off and get that in the full open throttle position, and we'll basically run this thing ungoverned, because this flap there is basically the mechanical governor, as far as I understand. So it's open as it can be. If you watch a lot of YouTube, you might be familiar with a guy called Project Farm. He does a lot of mower vids, or, well, small engine videos, putting all sorts of things through them. And he'd done the camp fuel before, so I knew it was going to run on it, and quite well, actually. But I wanted to see if we could cause any spark knock by introducing some cetane booster. I don't know if we accomplished that or not, but eventually the mower is just, if I let it run how it was, it would eventually eat all of its own oil and seize up. But we're going to try to find a more creative way to destroy this mower. If you think of anything and you happen to watch this video, leave a comment below, and if you like the video, hit that like button. If you want to see more, subscribe, because we're going to keep throwing stuff at this mower until it destroys itself, essentially. So thanks for joining us today. Catch you next time.